Hi, it's Topher. I'm back here in my spot in southern Missouri, going to look for some geodes today. Today I have all my friends who've gathered around to come see me. I think they're a little hungry, but you know, I think they might have also missed me. So everyone say hello to my friends. Well, not all of the geodes are going to be found in the creek. You can find them pretty much on the surface just walking too. So this is a high gravel area, a lot of not gravel but big rock. I'm headed back towards the creek on the other side of this hill eventually, but right now I'm just kind of looking through this for anything that stands out. Sometimes dirt though mimics the shape. That one's already kind of broke open, but yeah, we'll see. Kids will still like putting it through the crusher or the pipe vise to break it open even further. Oh, I should have brought my bucket. It's sitting in the car because there's that one there too. And I saw another one over there somewhere. I will have to go back for it, I think. Did I see one over here? Yeah, it's right there. So I need a free hand, so I will pull you back out a little bit later. Here I am. This is the original limestone, and something caught my attention driving by it. And this is where the geodes were formed. Air bubbles would form in it, the limestone, and then the minerals would precipitate into the places. However, I just want a couple of features, kind of one, the hole where one withered out, so I just kind of double check, make sure nothing's over here a little bit. But look at this is actually going to be a sandstone, it looks like. A lot of crystallization within that sandstone. But the thing that caught my attention was the circular feature here, and I just wanted to check it out. It doesn't look like it's anything more than was. I thought it might have been the bottom of some wonderful feature, such as a fossilized coral, but it's not. But you can see some of the colors that are in this sandstone, just absolutely gorgeous. Got some oranges and some reds. and just kind of stop by to see what was at this feature here on my way from other side of that hill down to the creek here to do a little more geode hunting. But we'll take a look here for just a second. Take a look. Now this terrain, you do need an all-wheel drive, and yes, my Mini is an all-wheel drive. So if you do come out this way to southern Missouri, make sure you do have all-wheel drives to get to these places. So I just want to take a look at here. It's gorgeous stones. Maybe I'll pick up one or two on the way home to put in my garden area that I got. This one's kind of interesting. It's got a hole in it. Got some colors. But I got to ask permission to take some of the sandstone, because I don't have permission. I have permission for geodes. God, I'd love to take that boulder. That will not fit in my car. I'd have to rent a truck, have to hoist it out. That'd be gorgeous for my yard. So the rule, as you walk through here, is to never stop looking, even when you don't expect to really find anything. There's another geode. I would love that piece of wood to do something with. I think it needs to be a coat rack or something. Roses. So not finding many geodes down here in this gravel wash, as it's all washing down towards the creek down here. We're about ready to go. So I'll walk back up to my car so we can drive down to the creek. That way I don't have to carry a bunch of heavy rock back up the hill, because it's a good distance up the hill. Well, I'm back at the creek. Just got here. Gonna start searching it just a little bit. Last time I think I stopped on the other side of this berm. I didn't come this far, but my bag was full and I couldn't really go much further. So I will start here. I'll go back a little ways. I can see there's might be one there already. I don't think that's one, but I'll double check. And I will head up the creek a little bit and maybe check out the field, but this is as far as I can drive, so from here on out it's on foot. Grab my bag. Ooh, spongy. Oh, I put too much dirt down there. There's one right there. The cows are nice enough to turn over for me. That kind of shape I'm looking for right now, kind of looking for something the kids at school can really just break open and get interested in doing this kind of stuff in their life. Whoa, this is really fine silt here. Sunk really deep. I can't necessarily see into the water. It is mud more than it is rock. Other parts of the creek are very rocky. This one here's really muddy. Now we'll take a look. And they do come right out the side of the hill, so I've got to take a look. That's really deep. Too deep for my muck boots. I think I need to start a Patreon so people can help me buy more equipment, such as waders, so I can go a little deeper into the water. Ooh. Oh. And that's where it all builds up and gets broken out. I might be able to get over there. Right now it's just here first. This is not the area I was in before. I thought it was. Guess not. So here is layers and layers of dirt that have been put down over time. Some host limestone that's been broken up and deposited. But mixed into it, here and there, you will find geodes. And there's one like right there. Yeah, I'm getting this so I can try and find something I can put my knee on, so I don't have to put it in the water. There we go. All right, so get this, see if this geode here. And while I'm taking this one out, of course, I noticed that one. We'll get in that one. So I got that one. And then I got that one next to it. And it pays to look closely. There's one there and one there. Got to dig them out though. So take the stuff out from underneath it. Watch for new ones that might pop out. Get the stuff off top. Stuff up in between. Just little tiny rocks all around it. Little tiny rocks all around it. And while looking, there was another one right there. That's an interesting shape. Got some growth on the side of it, looks like. There's a rock on the side. Tiny, maybe a fragment. It's crystal. I'll set it aside and I'll go for this one here. All right. It's really in there. That little piece on top. And it feels made a really weird shape. But it's the quartz. I will collect the quartz. Not necessarily a geode, but they're quartz. I've been going down this gravel bar for a while, and I really haven't found much till I hit this little search right here. And so let's count them. There's one by the cow pie. There's 2, 3, 4, and I don't see a 5th, but I'll keep looking. So I finally got out of the muddy part of the creek back into the rocky part. And here we get into some where they you just kind of go right and pick them up. They're right there. This one's already broke open, it looks like, maybe. I'll have fun with that when we get home. Some of these I'll have to go through myself and not have the kids go through, but I'll try to get them. And I got a bunch at home that I'm going to put in, but I just wanted to augment. I didn't want to get rid of everything I had. Ooh, look at that one right there. All the red on that. That's kind of cool. There's also one little small one right there. And there's a bunch more, but my hand's full. So let's go over and put this in the bucket. And this one's starting to get about half full. I found some larger pieces. It's just like one piece here and one piece there. When I start getting into these, I start finding a lot of the smaller ones, the smaller pieces of crystal that I'd like to have. What is that? Oh, I am going to see. That is pretty just the way it is, but is it black on it or in it? It's not going to tumble well. I'm going to leave it here. Okay, so here's some more here. That is one. Smaller pieces. I just collect all the smaller pieces. As you know, sometimes I need to just tumble medium. Sometimes I just get some interesting shapes and they're good enough for what they are. But that's all quartz. All from this little gravel bar area. Little tiny geodes. Oops, I dropped one. I will have to come back. Empty my hand and come back. But there's a lot of small little tiny pieces and stuff of crystals. They're not all geodes. But I picked them up. The students at school really like having little stuff like that. They just pick it out. And I'm not seeing any other big stuff or anything obvious. So I am going to go ahead and, oh, there's some right there. Oh, that one broke already. But I collect the broke pieces because I can give those away to the kids. Is that a piece? There's one. And there's this weird thing here. What's that? I would say that's a piece of horn coral. That's cool. I'll put that in there. Let's go ahead and put the rest of this, and we'll go down the next, we'll keep going down, but I gotta get the bag. All right, and a little farther up the creek. Looking for pieces here. There's one right there. Toss it over there. There's another one right there. Right there's a big one. Decent sized one. Kind of fun shaped. Toss it over there. And there's one that's hidden. Nope, that's not one. It's a piece of, but there's a big one right there. Don't think it's hollow. There's a big piece of quartz. It's naturally flat on one side. Make a really cool book stand or something. I realize someone online's going, what the book? You know, because everything's done online. Oh, over here because I'm putting this in here. There's a little tiny one. That's glowing. That is really just glowing. Makes me think it's hollow. One I threw over here. And the other one I threw over here. This one's really light. It's gonna need to be cut with a saw and not with a pipe cutter though. Let me leave this here for a minute while I keep this in the water. Leave that there. That one is not. That one's a fun one. It's got a hole in it. I find these all the time. They cut like a hole where they come together. It's got a hole there and it's got a hole there. It's probably hollow. Small hollow. But that's where where the mud fills them up. And then you have to scrape the mud out, clean the mud, soak it. There's another piece there. And one over there. That's not it. I'll keep looking. Roll rocks around. Not seeing over there. Keep looking. It's really hard to see all of them through all this leaves. Spring rain should pull all those leaves out, hopefully. And I'll try back again in the summer. And I don't want to come back too often, but there is a lot right here. There's one right here. That's not one. That's not one. Thought there was more. However, there is one over here. And this water is cold. Cold, 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 cold. Cold.